is time for a hair refresh. I haven't gotten my hair done in probably 6 months. I think it's been a while. My appointment is soon. It got delayed 15 minutes, which is fine because I'm just sitting in my car. But I'm excited to see my hairdresser. Hi guys. The lighting looks a little weird. So sorry. I have my red lights turn on at like 8, I think, to help me wind down. So that's why my apartment is red. About to go to bed, but Anusha texted me a couple days ago because there's a Reformation sale, like a Reformation sample sale happening across from our work because we work at the same company. She told me about it, so I really wanted to go. And today we were texting. We were like trying to figure out a time to go, and we decided since it's open until 6, why don't we just go after work today? So that is what we did. I was looking online, like on Instagram at the event space, socials and all of that, just to see a price list because honestly, also, sorry about my lisp, I have my Invisalign in. But I was just a little bit unsure if I wanted to buy anything or if I wanted to go, to be honest, because I'm not really trying to spend money lately. I've just been kind of in the saving mood and not wanting to spend money on product as much, as I'm about to give you a haul. I looked at their price list and it wasn't as good of a sale as I was hoping, to be honest. I think the tops were, the cheapest was like $30, but it ranged up to $75. The dresses were like over $100, so I just really did not think I was gonna get anything. The sweaters were $75, and then they also had shoes, handbags, but when I go to a sample sale, I look for the really good deals, and I love to get a top for $10, some good denim for $30. Like, you know, my price range was a lot lower than the price range that they were offering. So I fully was not expecting to get anything at all. So I did get something. I was rummaging through all the racks. It was so funny because Anusha and I, we got there, we were like, wow, I am overwhelmed. All the girlies were there. I assumed they were all coming right after work, as were we. We were just very overwhelmed, lots of racks, clothes everywhere. It wasn't not organized, but you know, we were there at the very end of the day, so things were moved around. It was so funny because we were talking about heated rivalry. We were so into it, and then 2 seconds later we turn around and we're just like on opposite sides of the room, rummaging through the racks, like trying to pull stuff that we like. Anyways, I did end up getting something. I was looking at all the sweaters, tops, nothing was tickling my fancy. And then this girl puts down a light blue sweater on the table next to me. And I was like, let me take a look at that. Let me take a look at that. Now, she may not look like much. I'm trying to add more color into my wardrobe. On top of that, I'm trying to add really good staple high quality pieces instead of shopping more frequently for products that are made of polyester, cheaper fabrics, not very sustainable or won't last a long time. I really want to curate my closet and have it be full of pieces that are good quality, sustainable pieces, will last me years and years and years, and in turn not buying as frequently because maybe I will spend a little bit more on that item. All of that to say, I got this sweater. It is 100% cashmere. The first thing I do when I see something that I like is I check the content label, because as someone who works in the fashion industry, I am very big on fabrications and what things are made out of. To my pleasant surprise, when I check the care contents of the sweater, it is 95% recycled cashmere and then 5% cashmere. Another thing, so when I was looking at the price list, it said that sweaters were $75, and cashmere is pricey. For a lot of great cashmere brands like Trico, I know that they have really amazing cashmere pieces like V-neck sweaters, crew neck sweaters. That brand specifically is a lot more expensive. I think they're about $400, which I cannot personally justify that price. I do not have the funds to spend $400 on a cashmere sweater where I am at in life right now. So I know that Reformation has a line of cashmere sweaters, and typically they are, I think, $170 to $200. So in my head, when I saw that price list, I was like, okay, $75, you know what? Maybe I can justify that. I don't have any cashmere pieces. Anyways, I go to checkout and In my head, I was thinking, okay, maybe the cashmere sweaters have a different price point from the regular knit sweaters. I was talking to the girl at checkout. It's like, hey, is the cashmere price the same as just the regular knit sweaters? Like, can you let me know? She's like, yeah, they should be priced the same. Some pieces, depending on what it is, might be a little different. And I was like, damn, okay. Let's just see what it comes out to, right? And then she's like looking at it and she goes, you know what? I'll give you the price for the knit tops. And I was like, She's like, yeah, I mean, you know, the fabric, it's stretchy. I'll just charge you for a knit top. I was like, okay, I'm intrigued. I was like, okay, like, thank you. Not really knowing what she meant. She charged me $45. You guys, my queen. Whoever you are, she is definitely not watching this, but I love you. You made my whole day. You made my week. So yeah, that was just my fun little story time / after work excursion with Anusha today. Love it. Also, wanted to talk about the other day, I went out with my mom, spent the day with her, went to the arts district, had an amazing time. I love spending time with her. We went to a bookstore. I believe the bookstore was Hennessy and Ingalls. They had a couple clearance shelves when you first walk in. As I'm on my reading journey this year, obviously wanted to find something that interested me. I found this book, $3 by the way, and it is on Impressionism in the 19th century. So it basically has a bunch of famous French artists: Claude Monet, Pissarro, Meursault, Renoir, Degas. I'm so excited about this. This was published in the 1970s, so I don't think that they make new copies of this anymore. I'm sure you can find it on eBay or maybe like a third-party seller or something like that, but I was so happy to find this. Basically has different paintings from these artists, an explanation on the meaning behind it, a summary on the artists during this time and kind of how they came to be. It doesn't feature Monet's water lilies, but it has one of my favorite paintings from him. Very, very excited to indulge in this book. I mean, it's just beautiful. It's gonna look great as a little coffee table book on my TV console. I love it. Had a very, very busy last couple of weeks. I don't think I said in my vlog, but I had an intern start last week. It was a very short intern program, so they were only here for 2 weeks, and today or tomorrow is their last day. My intern was so lovely. She was honestly amazing. There's just a lot of trainings and extra work that gets added onto my schedule, and then we also had this past Monday off. And I love having a longer weekend, but whenever we have weeks like that, it just makes the week feel so long because I feel like there's a lot more work to do and catch up on. So it's been pretty hectic, I'm not gonna lie. I've been binge watching Bridgerton. I'm kind of late on the Bridgerton train. I started the first season a couple of weeks ago, binged that, binged the second season, just finished the third season. It's so good. I don't know how it took me so long to watch it, but the first 2 seasons were definitely my fave. I really loved the actor that plays Daphne in the first season. I feel like she was the perfect diamond. She was just very elegant, classy, and I loved her. Second season, amazing. So good. Kate, gorgeous. Loved her. That was a great storyline. Her and the Viscount. Obsessed. Season 3 was good. I didn't like it as much as season 2 and season 1. Colin, count your days. Oh my gosh, he really annoyed me like 90% of the time. The ending was great. I mean, spoiler alert. If no one's watched Bridgerton, watch Bridgerton, but also maybe skip a little bit so that I don't spoil anything. I guess I just won't say name names. I liked how it ended, but Colin is just He really grinds my gears sometimes. But right now I'm watching Queen Charlotte, which I think came out before season 3 and is the prequel essentially for Bridgerton. So I think the timeline is to watch it before season 3 because there's apparently some Easter eggs. But I'm watching season 3 of, I'm so tired. I'm watching Queen Charlotte. I'm on the 2nd episode. It's great so far. I really like it. I like seeing the Queen's storyline and how she came to be and how she was as a younger girl. It's been really interesting to see. And I also just met Lord and Lady Danbury in Queen Charlotte. And so I'm really interested to see how that kind of plays out, because in Bridgerton, you obviously know the lore and kind of the backstory with Simon and how she helped raise him, but you don't know much about her relationship with Lord Danbury and how she kind of got brought into the ton. I sound so British right now. I'm excited for season 4 to come out. It comes out on the 29th. I get really attached to shows. I used to be a lot worse, but whenever I watch shows, I get so attached to the characters and the storyline. Sometimes I feel like I am in the show and the show is my life. When I was in high school, me and my best friends from home would watch Love Island every summer. Not even kidding. We would start talking in a British accent because we were Love Island and Love Island was us. It's just how it goes. So I'm not gonna lie, when I first started Bridgerton, I was like, I am in the ton. I am British royalty. If you know, you know. If you get it, you get it. Oh, finished Heated Rivalry. Amazing. I don't know how I didn't watch that when it first came out, but it's so good. My whole TikTok For You page is just Heated Rivalry content and Connor Story and Hudson Williams on their press tour and just their relationship with each other, and I'm obsessed with them. I want to be best friends with them. That show is so good. I honestly might have to rewatch it. I'm gonna get ready for bed. I started editing this vlog. I'm gonna add this clip at the end of the vlog, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you are having a great week and have a great weekend whenever you're watching this. I am thinking of filming another what's in my bag video because my 1 year of posting videos on YouTube is coming up, which is crazy. Does not feel like I've been doing this for a year. Consistently, it's been less than that, but I did post my first YouTube video in February of last year, I believe. So maybe I'll make it a yearly thing. I definitely have some different things in my bag this time around. I'm thinking of filming that this weekend, but I'm gonna finish editing my vlog, watch some Queen Charlotte, and go to bed. Good night. Love you guys.